Alright, what's up everybody? We're back with more of Life is Strange Double Exposure, so apparently we are actually left here with a major choice of whether to take Sophie's offer to assist her because of how she has powers and of course Max has powers, or refuse. And honestly, I can get why some people might refuse, but I feel like I don't even need to debate it. I mean, Max and Sophie can do a lot together with their powers. They can definitely do a lot of good, even if it comes with a lot of the bad. And Sophie, unfortunately, isn't going to really have. It's going to be awkward trying to stay at Caledon. So yeah, I don't think I even need to debate it in my head. I'm going to agree.
Are you sure you need to leave?
There's nothing for me here. I mean, besides you. But you'll wait, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Be
definitely
safe, Sophie.
taking advantage of that. A few days later. By the So far so good. By the way, everyone's here at the turtle now. Are you sure you want to do this? Am I sure? No, but I know I have to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys, it's been a long, weird week, but I'm okay. I'll also call you later when things are settled. Oh, thank God you're alright. Take all the time you need. But not too much. Yeah, love you, Max. Love you back.
Classic Yasmin. Playing it close to the chest.
My excellent medical team says I'll be clear to start work again in just a week. Ever onward. Consider taking more than a week. Please, Yasmin. But what actually happened? It's fucked, but life is good. Answer my text, punk. I'll see you at the Snapping Turtle in a couple. I wish you'd come home for Christmas. We all love to see you. Maybe when the dad apologizes to me and Event. I'm calling you. I'm not picking up. I'm not an official voice at Caledon anymore, but please take care of each other. The storm last week was traumatic for everyone. Caledon's cursed. Graduate while you can. Thanks for always looking out for students, Gwen. More than I can say about some here. Hey, Clue Heads, as many of you know, Lakeport was hit by a brutal storm last week. I'm physically okay, but it may take me a while to put out a new episode. I'm sorry. Real Clue Heads don't care when the next episode comes out. We just care that you're okay. You never have to apologize for taking time to yourself. I really need to hear that. Thanks, Dr. Hunter. As many of you are aware, because many of you submitted them, we've been inundated with questions about Braxis and the storm. Since the inception, the Braxis Society has navigated more difficult waters than these and come out ahead. We have done so through the bold and clear-headed vision of our leadership, and rest assured that it is as true as ever. That's what I'm talking about. There's a reason the Braxis best group on campus is not even close. Again, there are questions about what that leadership looks like. We promise to have answers for you as soon as we have them. Does this mean I'm still in the Braxis, or answers on all things will be forthcoming? Has anyone else experienced weird deja vu since the storm? Please stop sending me storm articles. There's no other force in my world like Safi. I've already wandered the world alone. What if I had purpose this time? It was tempting, but I knew I couldn't go with her. After she left, everything blurred and nothing felt real. Time traveling is like that. It's real up to the point no one else but you can remember it. That's like a false memory or a lie. No one believes you. No one understands quite like you do. But I didn't rewind time. What happened was real. I want to run from it. I want to go back and make 1,000 less mistakes, but this is where I am. I can accept this. I think you'd be proud of me for that, wouldn't you?
No more lies. No more hiding. They're all waiting for me at the Snapping Turtle.
Which one of me is which?
Good to know that the storm aftermath didn't undo the effort I put into that godforsaken puzzle box.
Look, I don't exactly have a record of letting you into a Braxis for who did, but it's been a very, very long week for everyone, and we're glad you're here. Snake legs forever.
Hey, Alice.
Loretta looks like she's running on empty. I guess we all are.
Hey there. Miss Caulfield. Sorry. I'm still kind of on edge. When the storm started, I followed Lucas to that rundown bowling alley.
Shit. You were there too?
Then everything stopped making sense.
I'm so sorry, Loretta. I had no idea. Trust me. It's over now.
So, do you also remember that there were like 2 of you? And now they're fighting for space in your head?
Well, it didn't work the same way for me. But that's because... Wait, are you asking on the record?
Not yet. I'm still doing research. Why? Do you know something?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
I'll text you when I'm ready to do interviews.
The quad's looking pretty good after, you know, being hit by a supernatural storm. There's Lucas, awaiting his fate at Caledon. Dead man walking. Working on your new book? Maybe you should switch to science fiction.
Max. Are you going to tell me what the hell I went through? Or do I have to spend the next decade in therapy?
I don't really know how to explain what happened. But you should think of it as a second chance.
One step ahead of you. I'm working on my apology as we speak. What do you say? Give a guy some constructive feedback?
Now we'll hear him out.
Give it to me.
It's a little rough, granted.
I hope the gracious hand of empathy backhands you into a ditch, Lucas.
To my fans and other interested parties, by now I'm sure you heard the rumors swirling about me, and I assume that, social media being what it is, many of you have already drawn your conclusions and will not be swayed by any apology I make, no matter how grounded or sincere. To those who fall under that side umbrella, I'm afraid this is where we part ways. But those of you willing to extend the gracious hand of empathy to one who has erred, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. To start off, I want to apologize for any hurt this has caused my longtime fans and supporters, and those who have held wilder beasts than these with so much affection in their hearts. I pray you will not let this affect those emotions. Emotions aren't good or bad, they just are. Secondly, I want to express my sincere regret under what circumstances the book came into the world. Going forward, a percentage of all royalties will be donated to a national organization dedicated to preventing death by suicide.
Do you actually mean any of this?
Does it matter? At least no one can say I stole it. Not that they won't try.
So, what's your next move?
I'm not sure. Focusing on Robbie. I'm hoping he'll give me a second chance.
That's probably the smartest thing you've ever said.
It's not like I can stay at Caledon. This place has been poisoned against me. Who's the victim now?
Well, goodbye, Lucas. Good luck.
Yeah, you too.
Oh, so these are combined timelines.
Yasmin. I haven't heard from her since the day she came out of
Yeah,
surgery.
you all saw that combined icon right at the top.
Hello?
Hello, Maxine.
How's your shoulder?
The bullet missed any major veins. But it will be months of physical therapy before I can use my arm.
Yasmin, what you saw during the storm...
I don't need an explanation. Not yet. If I try to understand, then there will be no room for my recovery. And I will recover. I have to find Sofia.
Any news about your job? I heard the board,
I have been arguing with them. I made my mistakes, but these are offset by an excellent track record.
And did the board buy that?
They did not, no. I have been asked, forced to step down. I love my daughter, Maxine, just like you. I am not a monster.
I haven't heard from Sophie, if that's what you're trying to ask.
Oh. I had hoped... One moment. Excuse me, I'm apparently well past the appointed time to take my painkillers.
Until next time.
Yep, these timelines are combined, so Sophie is alive in this one.
Here goes nothing.
Well,
Not a peep.
guess I'm not surprised. Would you come looking for us if you were her?
But it's not me. It's Safi. Does anyone ever know what she'll do next? Does she?
Maybe we should go easy on her. Wait for her to pick up the pieces.
In the meantime,
Take your time. I'll be here when you're done.
I want to check on how everyone's doing first.
If anyone has answers about that storm last week, please let your girl know because that was wild. Hey, I'll understand if you say no, but I'm definitely going to run some experiments and I could use another pair of hands. That just say when and where, we can compare notes. Cool, I'll be in touch. Mood right now. Schrodinger opening that box, finding his cat miraculously alive. Both, did something happen to you in that storm? Because if so, I'm not about to take over your classes. I love when you talk all sciencey almost as much as I love that you weren't hurt in the storm. In light of a wild ass week, if anyone needs to chill or plain forget themselves, I'm extending hours as a turtle. Figure if you were seeing double after the storm, might as well have a drink to go along with it. That, though, what helped me was befriending one particular weirdo, even if I don't know as much about her as I should. In the event that we're really struggling, are drinks free or steeply discounted? Now, Ben, let's use our noggin. You can't blame a man for trying.
Amanda always looks like she has it perfectly together, even amidst all of this.
So, superpowers, huh? Seems like a lot. How you holding up?
Everyone knowing my secret kind of freaks me out. I'm not used to it.
No offense, but I'm kind of feeling like I dodged a bullet.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want to date me either.
Oh, now I feel bad. Honestly, Max, I still think you're pretty great. It's just, I don't know how I would have handled all this if I was tangled up any more than I already am.
Got it. No offense taken.
Dang, Chloe and Warren definitely would have accepted Max regardless. Because in that one time,
Sorry.
in that one timeline where Max did tell Warren about her power, he was very understanding, and Chloe, of course, was understanding. So, dang, Amanda.
You're gonna explain what happened?
Although I guess I can understand why. Guess I can understand why Amanda would not want to be with someone who has a power like Max does. What the hell was that storm, Max? It's hard to explain. Forget it. I'll chalk it up to another one of the many traumas I'm leaving behind. Winnebago or Big Bertha? We brought up Winnebago and an easy name. I'm privy to Winnebago. Claudia's pushing Big Bertha. I like Winnebago. Winnebago has a certain ring to it. I knew you were cool, Max. Winnebago it is. Thanks, Max. We're heading out on the road. I'll send you pics. Live fast, eat ass, Gwen. Ha! No wiser words spoken.
What happened, right?
Hey. You okay?
What do you think it all means? Why you? Or Safi?
I'm still trying to understand. I didn't know anyone else had powers until I met Safi.
That must have been a revelation.
You have no idea.
How are we supposed to walk around knowing something like that could happen?
You already handle that. Every day. Anything could happen at any moment. You could be hit by a car. Struck by lightning.
Is this your pep talk?
Much has been written about the proverbial calm before the storm, yet what of the calm that follows? Coming to terms with the enormity of existential dread when you survived and are left to pick up the pieces of your life, yet like Prospero, the tempest sends me out into the unknown. The mystery is the point, I suppose. I will hope I'm brave enough to face whatever may come head on. To that end, I'm working on a statement that addresses the claims made about me at the recent Krampus on-campus event. Please extend your grace to me and to all of us as I choose right words. This user has turned off comments for this post. Well, I survived. Not only me, but everyone. Not like before. Something has been restored, but I don't want to jinx it by naming it. I don't know what they'll remember or what scars, if any, they'll take from this. I've got more than enough myself. And Sophie, who knows who she'll be when I see her again? Who knows who I'll be? But I do know I'll be looking forward to that day.
You're the one who's been texting me for days.
Well, you're the only... Hey, Max! Our Lady of the Storm.
Wow, let's not do that. How are you guys holding up?
Oh, my whole world has been rocked. You rocked my world.
I remember a bunch of things happening that I plan to repress until I have a spectacular nervous breakdown at age 40.
Honestly, you might want to try therapy.
Therapy! My dad will love that.
For now, I just want to get through this election.
Oh, right. The Abraxas election. So you're not stepping down?
I'd ask how you know that. But at this point, Caulfield, if you grew another head, I wouldn't even blink.
I'll get right on that. I think that's everyone.
That storm seemed kind of evil, all I'm saying.
Yeah, it was.
What do you say to a picture? For old time's sake?
Water is rising, vengeance is the life thing it breathes and bleeds. Starves and hungers. I wear a cloth of mourning, suffocating, and it's black. Silence is also a blunt weapon, also a poison, also a noose.
Moses has hypothermia. And now, crippling anxiety.
I can never have enough shots of Moses.
I like that pose best. Asking Moses to act natural seems to result in the exact opposite. More research needed.
Do you blame Safi for what happened?
I just want to know she's okay.
Hey, Diamond. I'd like to get a photo for the end of the year. Mind if I...
Okay.
I was hoping she'd be a little more enthused, but...
So much going on behind that faint smile. I only wish I knew what.
Everything's changing so fast. I'm not sure what I'll do when you graduate.
Everyone's pretty shell-shocked.
Yep.
How about you? Still excited to have double memories?
I can't be the only one. Seriously? Come on, it's fascinating. What if Safi really does come back? She did some terrible things, Max. And you basically gave her your seal of approval.
Safi did what she had to do. No one was going to listen to her unless she made them.
Yeah, I know. I get that. I'm just worried this isn't the type of door that you can close.
Hey, we're a team, right? I'll handle it with you. No more hiding or running away.
Do you think you'll ever go back to Arcadia Bay?
Yeah. One day.
I never knew what to say when they'd say to call a friend. But I think it's starting to make sense. And I'll try to get it right. To have you on my side, I feel fine some days. I just wanna get it right.
I think it's time I explained a few things.
That I won't have to try sometimes.
It won't always make sense. And I'm not proud of every decision I made. But
You don't walk away like the rest do. And suddenly I have so much more I could
it's the
tell
truth. What's coming next is going to be difficult. For all of us.
you on my side.
But we're going to get through it together. I promise.
I just wanna get it right. And I know that I won't have to try
This time,
sometimes.
I'm not going anywhere.
That was Life is Strange Double Exposure. Let's go ahead and get right to the choices. I can listen to all the music and the credits on my own time anyway. Wait.
Shit.
Oh, Diamond's having a nosebleed?
Shit.
We're gonna have to get you a blood transfusion.
What the fuck are you doing here?
You remember me. That's flattering. I've seen nosebleeds like that before. So you can run, or you can follow me and get some answers.
Oh, snap. Does this mean that Diamond has powers?
Your choice.
Max Caulfield will return. Oh, snap. Well, I'm looking forward to whatever the next Life is Strange game will be. Honestly, I think that was pretty solid. Except, I think that was a pretty solid entry in the series right there. I mean, yeah, a lot of things I feel were inconsequential, ultimately, as far as the choices go, but at least for the most part. I mean, I'm sure if you did different choices than I did, then you would have, like, different things, but as far as how it plays out, yeah. That was actually pretty solid. I think, as far as ranking the Life is Strange games, I don't know if I would put it above True Colors, but I definitely like it more than Before the Storm. And although the first two Life is Strange games, Life is Strange, meaning the original Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2, are definitely the best, still top tier for me. This was pretty solid, actually. And I like the direction it's going in, that showing that Max is not the only one with powers, and also how it also shows you that Max is willing to not go through the same thing like she did with Chloe, pretty much. So I really like that, actually. But so yeah, this was a very solid entry in the series. Okay, as far as the major choice goes, this was definitely the only one except to reject Sophie. Sophie still believes in you. I mean, I guess I can understand why people would refuse, but again, I don't think that was something I really needed to debate on. Of course, I'm gonna agree with Sophie. I feel like there's plenty of potential in the future. Max critiqued graffiti in the Blackwell bathroom. Max did not find Loretta in the storm. Oh, you could find Loretta in the storm? I did not even know that. Oh well, maybe on a separate playthrough. Max did not reflect at the bowling alley. Max looked at some books on the motel nightstand. Max reminisced on Chloe's lockpick set. Loretta still pursues stories as doggedly as ever, as opposed to... How do you make her have a change of heart, is my question. Maybe I should have always been, like, critical of her or something. Vin plans to run again. Reggie and Vin have reconciled. 19%. Reggie is upset you kissed Vin. Oh, okay. Max didn't speak with Reggie in North Quad. Gwen chose to move on from Caledon as opposed to the other choices. The board forced Yasmin out of the presidency. I wonder how you get the other options, but for the most part, it's the board who forced her out. Max did not reflect North Quad after the storm. Max told Moses Sophie was justified in what she did, as opposed to Max told Moses she wasn't giving up on Sophie. Max told Moses that she'll be here if Sophie comes back. Max told Moses that she's done with Sophie for good. Okay, so it's interesting as far as these other ones. But then again, this is the blind playthrough, so I wasn't really worried about getting like some of this other stuff that apparently you can get. So, but as far as the major choices, I'm perfectly happy with that, with the way that played out. Especially with how accepting Sophie at the end there. So I'm glad I saved my decision for this part, just so y'all would see that. Maybe left y'all on a bit of a cliffhanger or stuff like that. But yeah, I felt like I really didn't need to debate that. Of course I'm going to accept Sophie. I mean, they have a lot of potential. And that whole Max Caulfield return, oh boy, that makes me excited. I'm looking forward to whatever the next Life is Strange game it will be then. Man, I'm thinking a lot of different ideas. Stuff like that. Although I don't want to discuss those right now, because a lot's just running in my head right now, to be honest. But yeah, I actually thought this was pretty solid of an entry in the series, to be honest. Well, anyway, that's going to do it. That was my playthrough of Life is Strange Double Exposure. I hope you all really enjoyed it, as I did. And on my own time, I'll definitely explore more of it, and maybe find some of the choices I wasn't able to get to. And try to get all the achievements I can. But again, I hope you all really enjoyed this blind playthrough of Life is Strange Double Exposure, and I'll see you all with whatever I have next.